Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie and I am a domestic wannabe. If you are new here, I have been doing a holiday home cleaning challenge inspired by the Clutterbug. Now the Clutterbug's challenge is a 12-week challenge, and because I started late in the game, I tried to condense my challenge into 8 weeks. And I have to say, I was gung-ho right at the beginning, but then we did have a pretty sad thing happen for our family. We lost one of our family dogs, which really hit me hard. And it was really hard to get really back into the swing of things as much as I tried. I did get as far as I could, and this will be the final video of my 12-week challenge, and I think I made it to week 4. It might have been week 5. I honestly got a little confused in my method of trying to condense this challenge. So the key word I am going to reiterate is this was inspired by the Clutterbug. If you are a Clutterbug lover, I tell you the challenge is wonderful. I have linked it in every single one of my videos. Go check it out. I think it's something you could do any time of year, just rearrange some of the holiday specific things. But with that being said, I made it to weeks 4 or 5. And this is the week where we decorate for Christmas and we clean the family room. So I actually think it was the week we cleaned the family room, and then I added in decorate for Christmas because that was my week that I had planned to decorate for Christmas. Now we decorated for Christmas as a family, so I did not record a lot of it because as much as I would like to share those memories, they are for our family, and my kiddo is not featured in my channel. You might see the back of his head now and then, but he is not a main character of this channel because he is a kid. So with that being said, I did not clean the family room. Instead, I jumped down to the laundry room. Hence, we are down. We are in a completely new space. So I jumped into the laundry room because it was a space that was stressing me out. I have been working for weeks to catch up on this space. In fact, the amount of footage that I have of me doing laundry is so high that I could fill multiple videos. But instead, you're going to watch me doing laundry for this video and this video alone for quite some time. So this is a full montage of doing over 10 loads of laundry to catch up in this space. We had well over 10 loads, and when I say this was overwhelming, it was really overwhelming, and it was overwhelming because it wasn't just me doing laundry. My husband was also doing this laundry, and it just seemed like we could not catch up. So my husband, if you're new here, he does his own laundry. He has since we've been together. He actually used to do my laundry as well, but I made the mistake of making a comment about something like shrinking or something, and then he told me I could do my own laundry again, which was a bummer, and I regret everything I said. Anyway, with that, he will do my son's laundry, he will do towels, and he will throw my things in and switch loads for me all the time. But he really is a big part in this space. And where we differ in our methods is I like things to be in baskets. In fact, I cleared out a cabinet specifically so we could have baskets of dirty clothes in the cabinet. But he likes to pile things on top of the counter. And I like to fold things on top of the counter. As you can see, I am doing right here. And he has a reason for doing that. One is the cabinet I cleared out got stuffed full of blankets, which you will see me discover later on. And because it was stuffed full of blankets, he was piling everything on top and not on the floor because we do have a problem cat who, though now is medicated and doesn't seem to be the problem cat anymore. We just have too many traumatic memories of throwing clothes away, throwing things away because she was the problem cat in the sense that when clothing is on the floor or she had access to something soft like clothing or towels, she would pee on them. And we're talking about anything, anywhere. So we never allowed clothing to be on the floor like it is now. But she's medicated now and I believe in her. So she has gained my trust, but I don't think she has gained my husband's trust. And again, we have thrown many, many things away because you just can't get kitty pee out of anything, even no matter how much you try. So he's just been burned so bad that he won't put things on the floor like I will. So he piles them up on top, even though I don't remind him, but she did jump up there and pee on something before as well. So it's not a perfect system, which is why I cleared out the cabinet for us to store any dirty clothes right in the cabinet in baskets. But again, as you'll see in just a little bit, that cabinet currently is full of dirty blankets that just keep getting moved around and not washed. I absolutely determined to get it done, but you will find it's going to take me several days to really catch up in this room. So I thought while you are watching me do many loads of laundry, I would tell you some of my laundry tips and tricks, because I have learned a thing or two in my years of doing laundry, and I really think I have a few things that might be useful to some of you. Some of you that you probably already know this, but if you don't, tell me below if you learned something, and 2, tell me if I just told you everything you learned in your 7th grade home ec class, because I don't think I learned anything about laundry in my 7th grade home ec class. Oh, I did. I learned jumping around, but I did learn in my 7th grade home ec class that if you get deodorant on your t-shirt, like when you're putting it on, so you put deodorant on first and then you put on your t-shirt and you get those deodorant marks like on the bottom. If you use the same fabric, so you use the other side or a clean part of the t-shirt to rub the area you have deodorant, it will remove the deodorant or get rid of that white stain that is on the bottom of your shirt. I did learn that literally in 7th grade home ec class. And it was because the teacher had gotten deodorant on her shirt and told us how to do it. And I remember it so clearly because I loved that teacher. I don't remember her name, but I really loved that teacher. If you can't catch up on the piles, you just have to take a day. I am a huge advocate of, if you gotta do extra, just do it, because once it's caught up, oh, it'll feel so good. So back to my tips and tricks. You can see I am like, whoa, there's more. Like, oh my goodness, there's more laundry. And that is one of the hangups of doing this project in particular, is we continued to wear clothes throughout my process and creating more loads to be done. So this is where this project took forever. And by the 700th load, I am going to catch up. How I wash my laundry. I sort everything into categories. I have towels, like bath towels, that get washed all by themselves, and they get washed in hot water. And I use hot water only for towels. Everything else, I use cold water on. Oh, there's so much more. And that is to prevent the dyes in the fabrics from bleeding and fading. So I stand by this. I have shirts that have not faded for years, because I should probably shop more often for myself. But I don't. I wash colors, so darks and colors, and then I wash my lights. Now, in this case, I do have a pile of reds, and I'm not playing with reds and washing them with my other stuff if I can prevent it, especially their first time. And I have a shirt that my son got that was all red, and I'm not throwing that in with any of my other stuff until it has been washed a few times and the dyes have had a chance to bleed. So I do have a pile of just red stuff in this batch of laundry. But I generally do colors and darks and then lights and whites. So I do them together. Everything gets washed on cold, and I use a free and clear laundry detergent because I have eczema. I've had it since I was very young. I went through a stage where it was just so unmanageable, and I talked to my dermatologist. She told me switch to free and clear laundry detergent and eliminate using fabric softener completely. So I did. Then my husband and I bought our first house, and we did not have a washer and dryer in that house. So when we went and bought one, I asked him, please let me test this out. Let's not use any fabric softener whatsoever, and give it a few months and see if this helps. I'm a changed woman. I will not use fabric softener whatsoever, even in my washer or my dryer. So if people do laundry here, I ask them not to use it as well, because I'm really allergic to it. I noticed a huge difference. I still have dry skin. I still have eczema. It is very manageable now. I'm a huge advocate of, especially if you have skin issues, get rid of fabric softener. and you'll notice a huge difference in your skin. So I use Free and Clear. I don't use fabric softener. Instead, I use vinegar, and I use vinegar in the softener cycle. And I noticed that our clothes don't get like dingy smells. I believe it's because of the vinegar, and they also feel pretty soft. I believe because of the vinegar. I heard it somewhere. Now, I've heard a counterpart that you would have to use a whole lot of vinegar to counteract how much water is in the drum. It seems to work for me. It could be a placebo effect, and I'm just telling myself it works, but I'm happy living in this world of the vinegar doing something beneficial for my laundry. So I use it. I just pour it into the fabric softener liquid part of my washer. That is my laundry routine. I'm pretty straightforward. I do this trick here that if you have buildup of fabric softener on, so I use a measuring spoon or the cup, you can just throw it right into the washer itself, let it run with the wash. Just remember to take it out before you transfer it to the dryer, and it gets all clean and all that soap and stuff is gone, and you don't waste all the soap just washing it out in the sink. So I do that. There's my other little tip and trick. Hopefully that's helpful. Something that I don't do but was once taught, and that is the transition between the washer and the dryer. I just throw everything from one to the other. And I was doing laundry with a friend in college once, and I was doing this transition of just pulling everything from the wash and throwing it in the dryer, and she stopped like dead and looked at me like I was insane and said, "What are you doing? You need to shake every single item out so it doesn't get wrinkly." And I was like, "You're kidding, right?" And she was so confident in telling me how that was done that I was like, okay. So I started shaking everything out, similar to what I'm doing right here, just to, get it folded. I would do that with every garment before it went into a tumble dryer. Now, are you supposed to do that? I don't know, but nowadays I don't got time for that. So I do not do that anymore. But I remember feeling like kind of like I was really dumb, that I didn't know you were supposed to shake out the laundry between the washer and dryer. Now, as a seasoned adult, I think that whole line, maybe people did that when they would hang dry things, and it was just something that got passed down to her. Anyway, I don't know I don't know where she learned it. I don't care to revisit it because I don't have the time for that. I ain't got time for that in my life. So those are the tips and tricks that I think of off the top of my head. Tell me below what I missed or what I am missing in my own laundry routine to make it better. And for now, enjoy this laundry montage.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little.
I think I have about 9 loads of laundry to do, and I'm going to try to get them all done today. Maybe 10. 10 loads of laundry. I have 10 loads of laundry. Let's do this.
Welcome to friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa,
I did it. I did get through this space. So this is the after. And as I did the after, I was like, oh, wait, let's do some finishing touches. So I moved some of this stuff off of this counter. So one side of this cabinet is cleaning supplies. That is on the side. You can see I'm off screen, but I'm tucking it into that side. The side you can see is the baskets. And this is the system that I envision is we each have a basket. And we put our dirty clothes in there, and when a load is ready to go, we wash the load and we can use the basket to fold everything. It hasn't worked yet, so we'll see. I'm going to continue trying to do it. Hopefully it works for us, and I am able to say that I am a true laundry expert and do not allow over 10 loads of laundry to build up in this room again. So much for watching. I appreciate you taking a little part of your day to spend it with me, and I will be back with some more content. I have a little surprise that I'm excited to share with you all coming up in a upcoming video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.